My Goobers, my Franklins, my Johnsons, you know what I mean? Before I start the video, I wanted to nip this in the bud. I'm sorry about what I said last time. Really no excuses. Sorry for being a gamer. Won't happen again. Sorry for those who had offended. But I got a kind of a stinky one. I got a stinky video for you. This is the last video before we start getting to the group that like we're normally going to be talking about, like the Ari, the Diamond, the Austin, who eventually like he just isn't in our friend group anymore. And who else was there? Yes, about it. But like, this is the last video before we start getting into those people. Diamond's still in this. In this video. So this is when I was best friends with Dino, which was in 8th grade. And for almost all of like half of 8th grade, we just was out of the picture. But I started talking to Diamond more because I started seeing him more in the hallways. Like I started having lunch with him and stuff like that. So basically, what I'm saying is, of course, Ganja started getting back on the table. And me and Dino always wanted to like do it. Like we always talked about it. Like not always, but like sometimes we would talk about it. We're like, yeah, bro, I want to smoke with you. So Diamond came in and he's like, bro, I have this little lipstick pipe, and I could get you about a G of bud for $30. And I looked at his freaking big noggin and I told him, deal. Bam. So next day rolls around. I see him in the halls. Oh yeah, I saw him a little bit earlier because like I went to the restroom and I freaking gave it to him. When I was going back to my class, I was like, bro, I didn't expect to see you. Yo, here's the money. Oh no, we walked around the corner and then we talked about it and then I gave him the money. Bam, we're back to class. Next day rolls around, brother. Next day, he's like, bro, you know that bathroom next to the lunchroom that's like kind of clean but kind of not? I'm like, yeah, bro. The ganja's there with the lipstick pipe with the G. Bruh, you're telling me on a gamer afternoon that it's gamer time? Hell yeah, it's freaking gamer time. So, one time, like halfway through the day, like around like 6th period, I'm like, yo, what if he gypped me? So I went to the bathroom and he told me this specific spot, which I'm not gonna give away because like you guys are gonna start using it. Actually, I will give it away. You know this, the in between. Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna get into it. I'll get in my Pin Chronicles. I'm not gonna call it Pin Chronicles because that's just copying Goblin. But like in my Pin Stories, I'll call it the Pin Stories. Like it's just gonna be a lot of videos talking about like how I hit pins at school. There's a specific spot where like everybody, or where I started originally putting it. Like I gave people the idea. But anyways, I went to the specific spot he told me to go. And I freaking look, and bam, there's this like acrylic lipstick looking thing. Like it looks like a bullet shell with like a vape mod attached to it. But like the bullet shell's like in the middle. I don't know how to describe it. And then you like, there's like a little thing on it and you just like pull it back. Like you just pull it off. You pull it off like the vape mod looking thing, and then there's just a little hole. And then the lipstick thing is like the actual thing like you suck through. I hope that makes sense. And then there's just this little dime bag. And I'm like, okay, so I put it back where I got it. I wait till the end of the day, and I tell my boy Dino to come with me at the end of the day. It's always my boy Dino that does this stuff with me because he's my homie, and like, I don't know, I just felt weird doing it by myself because I was like so young at the time. Alright, so, so Dino comes with me. We go there. Still there. I pick it up. Same thing like last time. I freaking go home. I at first I dap up with Dino and I tell him, bruh, this is gonna be a fun night because tomorrow's gonna be a fun night because this all happened on a Friday. And me and him have already discussed going to him going to my house So I was like, bro, tomorrow's gonna be a fun ass night. Like, and he's like, yeah, my mom will drop me off around like 12 or like 1. So I'm like, bet. So basically, um, I hide my little stash out in the garage. My garage that's like pretty fat and like really no one goes in there, so I hide in there. And tomorrow rolls around, and then Dino comes around 1, like he said, right on point. And I talked to my grandma about getting us a pizza, and she's like, okay, I'll order it. Alright, so then me and Dino had the amazing idea to smoke it in my room. And we did. We got kind of fried, not really fried. Like a G off of like 2 heads is like not that much. It wasn't even a G, he kind of jipped me. It was like a 0.7, 0.8. So like we each got like 0.4 at most. So we're feeling a little something. We're feeling like about like 2 hits off of the jewel, like comparison, like just a little buzzed, a little fried. And it starts getting too harsh once we're like each of us have like 1 hit. So what I do is I get a straw, because my grandma likes to drink Diet Cokes from McDonald's. I get one of the straws that she keeps in the fucking like pantry and shit, and I get some tape and I tape it to the end of the lipstick, like the lipstick suck hole. It sounds kind of gay, but like that's what I did. So now, and then I take a picture of it on Snapchat and I say, scientist pipe, lol. And then I send that to Donovan, and Donovan screenshots that, and this is gonna come into play later, but he like takes pictures and stuff like that. And oh, I just popped my fucking arm, Jesus Christ. All right, so let me get more into it. I attached this straw. It makes the hit a bit easier. It's like it was like going from like a stinky pipe to like a bubbler, but like not really. It just made the hit like not as harsh. We smoke it. My grandma comes in and then she's like, is something burning in there? And I'm like, no, grandma, it's just, I don't know, blah, blah. And then she's like, are you guys smoking weed? And then I'm like, grandma, no, we're not. I promise. And then she's like, I'm gonna give you the talking after Dino leaves. So eventually we go through the day. Me and Dino play like some video games on the PS4, and you know, he leaves around like 12 to 1 the next morning. A little 24-hour visit time. And my grandma gives me a talking. She's like, well, I don't even remember the talking. She just kind of chewed me out. And my grandma, okay, it won't happen again, blah, blah, blah. Bruh. Next day rolls around. Nothing. Day after that, Dino hits me up on Snap. He's like, bruh, my mom found out we smoked. And I'm like, how in the almighty fuck did she find out? Bro, this man said, yeah, she was going through my phone because she lost hers, and she was trying to call her phone, and you know how she just goes through my phone and she's like hella nosy, and I'm like, oh, bro, I knew you shouldn't have taken those pictures and screenshotted. And she's like, yeah, she saw the scientist pipe thing, and she saw some other pictures. And I'm like, dude, yeah, she said she's gonna contact your grandma, and she did. She basically snitched both of us out to my grandma, even though my grandma already knew. And like they had a whole talking to, and I got another whole talking to. I got my phone taken away for like a week or less. I don't even know. It was like I didn't get that bad of a punishment, but like still kind of sucked because I wanted to talk to my hoes. JK, bro, I don't get hoes. I'm kind of a bum. But basically that's the end of the story. We fucking smoked some grass, and we had to pay the price for smoking that grass. Hope you guys had a fabulous kind of sus day, you know what I mean? Hope it's not sus, but it's kind of sus, you know what I'm saying? A little bit gay makes the doctor come your way because you get fucking AIDS. Alright, well, have a great one, guys. You know, hope you guys subscribe and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. My penis is above average, definitely, maybe, possibly. And next videos when stuff starts to get interesting, like the people that I'm going to start talking about are going to be in the next video. Alright, just ended the video, about to go jerk my meat. Oh my god, it's time to jerk my meat. Oh my god, why am I gonna cream? Don't cream. Sorry what I said last video.